Yellow duckies, let's get back into the game. I'd like to know more about you. Of course, I offer to work with you. Out of nowhere, I need to win your trust. But then you have to win ours too. I have sacrificed much, and I will sacrifice more. It takes bravery to talk to you. We of the Trench Towns have suffered greatly since Haven left. Why do you have to be brave to talk to me? The council who rules us are not so confused that they are utterly foolish. They will not tolerate the Trench Towns trying to deal with Haven. We must be very careful. Still, I'm willing to take the risk. How have the Trench Towns suffered? High Council sees ordinary Ahriel as sheep to be shorn. Sheep! Sheep! She hammers the table with her fist. They claim leadership and power over us, and they do nothing to earn it. They neglect us, lost in elixir dreams. What sacrifice have you made? She holds out a trembling hand, displaying its pale green shade. The elixir. I spent much to get it, mostly my money, some given by my fellows. I drank it and let it change me to become blessed. Why do you need to drink the elixir? The council are formed of the blessed. The blessed claim all power. I let the elixir change me so that they might listen to our pleas. She suddenly grows furious. She slaps the side of her head hard. Foolish, foolish me! How have the other blessed treated you? The Council of Sliven has 3 members. Yari, the dancer, cares enough to be in the city. The others stay in their mansions, dealing with their own mad business. Yari will let me into her hall. She has to. She listens to the problems of the Ahriel, then she ignores them or mocks them. How has the elixir affected you? I will live longer, I think. I have mad dreams. Some days it is hard to control my thoughts. When I feel madness coming, I can control it, but the effort makes my body shake. Telling you this shames me. Sometimes I am not proud of the Ahriel. I'd like you to tell me more about the Ahriel. Good. The last Haven came to our fortress. It was your Queen Sharon who visited. She only talked to the blessed, the leaders. Your kind was never interested in how we normal Ahriel struggle. What is your struggle? The blessed, the elixir drinkers, rule over us. Only they can sit on our councils. Only they choose who are on the councils. We of the Trench Towns are left in neglect. What are the blessed doing wrong? She's silent for a while, as if she forgets you are here, then she snaps back to attention. What? Oh, they just don't care about us. Part of that is the arrogance of the rich, part of that is that elixir warps the mind. The result is that our proud nation slowly rots away, and they don't care. What do the Trench Towns think of the blessed? We used to admire them, then dislike them. Now, we are angry. Yet they have the wealth, and the power, and the warriors, and the mages. If we challenge them, they hurt us. It's a great risk talking to you like this, Princess. I need to take this risk. What should be done about it? I'm not sure yet. We don't want to ruin our forest. I only want justice. I want things to be properly run. Your eyes are not cool. Perhaps we can develop a solution together, perhaps. Why do you want so much to talk to me? She thinks carefully about how to proceed. She's confused for a moment, then she comes to a decision. Actually, I should not describe things to you. I should let you see for yourself. There's a council member in town. Yuri, the dancer. I know she will want to meet you. You should go and see her. I think it will be instructive. That's all I need. She nods. Thank you for honoring me with your presence, Princess of Haven. Alright. So, the crazy don't make good leaders. Huh. How would anybody know that? Several Ahriel are working the looms here. The Ahriel make a lot of cloth, not good enough to get Haven's attention, but adequate. The presence of royalty makes them very nervous. They don't want to talk to you. Okay. Mining office. Doggy! Kymil's companion in his office is a big, healthy dog. The tags around his neck read Sky. He barks and rubs up against your leg, eager for pets. He is a good boy. Oh, such a good boy. Kymil. This is a workshop and office full of scales, stone samples, and tools. The Ahriel do a lot of mining, mainly for quicksilver, the heart of their potion craft. An aging, pale man approaches to shake your hand. You are the Haven envoy, yes? I am Kymil. Kymil? Master of the mines for Slibin. Please, let me assist you. Though he has no doubt worked with quicksilver, his skin is entirely free of green tint. You are in charge of the mines, of course. In a way, I handle claims, examine ore, I advise the young miners and tell the older ones how to tend to their aching joints. It is brutal work, digging out the precious cinnabar. Even more so with all our recent troubles, yet we are the ones who make the foul elixir that makes the Ahriel who we are. What exactly is cinnabar? A crumbling reddish rock. Doesn't look like much at first. Heat it though, and the precious quicksilver oozes out. Under our woods, the earth is rich in it, more than anywhere else in all the known lands. How do you make the Ahriel the Ahriel? Quicksilver is the heart of potions. A tiny bit makes a healing potion heal. Add more, and you get elixir. Brew and poison for the blessed who lead us. You have many troubles. He takes you to a desk. A map of the Ahriel woods is rolled on its surface. Many areas are marked with red circles. Since Haven left, and our council took over again, the blessed have neglected us. Problems appear, and nobody solves them. I can't do it. I'm an old man. Tell me about the blessed. They're the ones who rule us, but don't help us. I can't say more than that. There's risk. And another question. Perhaps I can help with some of your problems. I was told that you were coming here and that I should try to enlist your help. We Trenchtown folk need allies, and we can pay for your help. For example, you can reclaim the lost mines of Bramblespire. They are to the north, next to the Bramble Barrier. There is an infestation of spiders. The council wouldn't give us help, but you could. Who told you that I might offer help? I'd rather not say. I don't want to cause trouble. What is Bramblespire? It is an old cinnabar mine, one of the finest ones. It is in its declining years, still productive when we controlled it. Alas, it isn't by the bramble wall, and the stray magic oozing from that place can cause problems. For example, in this case, an invasion of giant spiders. What is my reward for your help? The pits of Bramblespire are almost played out, but a generous share of the quicksilver we get from there can go to Haven's forts. That's all for now. Upstairs. I know I could take that, but I don't want to. So let's check out this town. Where you hit the wall. Let's see, barracks maybe? Sylvan Guard. Ah, lookout. Gotcha. Oh boy. As you pass the guard, one of them clears your throat. You are the envoy, yes? The south half of the town is the trench town. Just poor folks there. The blessed, the important people are not. She smiles. Hope this helps. Oh gosh. Let's not. At least not yet. The guards nod respectfully when you cross the bridge into the north half of town. It's even more beautiful up close. Fragrant gardens and copses of beautifully trimmed trees. There are only a few people up here. They all have greenish skin, white hair, and a distracted air. These must be the famed blessed, the elixir drinkers of the Ahriel. They don't talk to you. They only rarely seem aware that you are here. Hello, direwolf. Grar to you, too. How are they even able to farm if they aren't even aware of their surroundings? Let's see. There's brewers. Pula. The odor of this shop makes your nose burn and your eyes water. It mostly sells the strange alchemical concoctions of the Ahriel. The bubbling brews are tended by an Ahriel woman who is completely unaffected by the acrid air. She blinks through the haze at you. Oh, the Havenite. I expected you. I'm Pula. This is my workshop. State your business. Tell me about your shop. She sighs. Don't you know more about us? Potions and brews are the greatest art of the Ahriel. This is why Haven keeps pestering us, isn't it? You like to buy our potions. I also make elixir. Tell me about elixir. It is the symbol of us blessed. Elixir gives us lovely skin, long life, and beautiful dreams. The quicksilver preserves us, and it gives us the wisdom necessary to rule the Ahriel woods. Do you sell potions? She spits. Almost never. I deal with refined brews, elixirs, and components for magical research. I don't make brews for brutish soldiers. I'd like to trade with you. No. I will not sell my special and refined reagents to outsiders, especially those who would make us vassals. And she reconsiders, but I have had problems getting necessary supplies for my work. I will not sell, but I am willing to buy. Can I buy elixir? Pula is shocked. No, never. Do what you want. Stab me. Put me in the stocks. I will not sell a colonizer, the source of all our wisdom and authority to rule. If you say so. That's all I need. Pula chops roots and stirs brew. She doesn't respond. Wow. They're all as bad as that, then we're all in trouble. Guessing that's the mansion. Oh. Myantha? A woman is walking around this small park, carefully pruning the trees. She is dirty, has numerous tools hanging from her belt, and is the only person in the north half of town without greenish skin. You watch her for a bit. She trims branches and picks weeds. Then she says, without looking up, I am a tender of the woods. I am Myantha. You are a tender of the woods? Yes, not the only one. There are many of us. This town is very pretty. Yes, but our trees are more than just pretty. Our forest is the greatest treasure of the Ahriel. They must always be tended to. How many tenders are there? Nobody knows. We are always wandering the forest. Many wander off into the woods to tend to a deep grove, never to return. We don't have meetings. We follow the trees. The woods are your greatest treasure. They feed us. They shelter us. They are our best defense. They repel those who would invade and control us. Sometimes they also attack those who would help us. That's all for now, thanks. Hartley. There's one person who is actually working in the garden half of the city. The soldier sits at a proper wooden desk, surrounded by piles of supplies and unanswered letters. When you enter, he rises and bows. I am Hartley, head of the watch in Sliven. He points to a pile of scrolls out on his desk. You're from Haven. You'll solve problems for us, right? You are unusually direct. That is what Haven does, though, right? Come into other lands, make them reliant on you, then take what you want? Well, I am overwhelmed, and the council isn't helping. Our system is struggling. I will take all the help you can offer me. Tell me more about the Ahriel system. Oh, gladly. I am blessed. I know it well. Each city has a council, a triad of blessed chosen to lead us. Sometimes decisions need to be made for all of the Ahriel. Then the council goes to form the High Council in High Elovo. That is it in a nutshell. How are the councils elected? When a councillor steps down or dies or becomes too lost in dreams, all the blessed in a city come together and argue until there is a consensus about which of them becomes the new councillor. Then they serve until they can't. Where is Sliven's council? One of them is always in the Great Hall. The other two spend time on their estates doing the things they do. None of them pay attention to what is happening, of course. They just move around while they don't pay attention. Surely there are disagreements about who becomes councillor? Of course, sometimes. Consensus can be difficult to reach. That is what assassinations are for. How do councils make decisions? Each council has 3 members. They have problems presented to them. They decide how to respond. They vote if there's a disagreement. Then they issue the ruling, and people like me do the work. It worked for a long time. How does that system work in practice now? Haven meddled in our affairs for years. Then, when you left, we had fallen out of practice with using powers. Our leaders had also drunk a lot of elixir. Now the councils have become detached. They don't give me enough guidance. He points at the pile of scrolls on his desk. They neglect us. Aren't you scared of criticizing them? I'm blessed. I'm protected in a way that the people of the trench towns aren't. This sounds very difficult. It is. That is why I asked for your help. Just let me be clear. I don't want your help so much that I would be your vassal. I will pay for aid. How are things around Sliven now? We are beset by problems, big and small. Mirelings, beasts, disputes among our people who the council won't hear. I am blessed, so I can say it. How are the Trenchtowns reacting to our return? Our presence is giving them hope. Councils neglect them, they want change, they don't understand how much the blessed care about them. Some of them are foolish enough to want to be vassals again. I hope they will not succumb to that madness. Another question. Why should I work for you? I will pay you. The council doesn't give me guidance, but I do have a budget. You need supplies for your miserable little colony in the center of Sacramento, right? I can help you with that. So, what would you have me do? There is a problem I don't have the resources to deal with. It is in Sandalwood, so it's right that you deal with it. It's an abandoned village. Beasts have settled there, strange creatures that cloud the mind of those nearby. I don't know where these pests came from, but I want them gone. They have been waylaying and devouring travelers on our roads.